Alright. Hopefully I am live. Does look like it. Hopefully everything's set up correctly. Alright. This is what happens when I don't verify my stupid account. Okay. Nothing set up at all. Just waiting. Come on, load. I need a link. Alright. I'm gonna close Discord. Paste this link. Well, of course it's not actually updated. Come on. Update the stupid thing. Uh-huh. Wow. Not gonna update the link. Alright, let me at least get things going. So here, I'm gonna be, programming live. For the first time with a microphone, I'm pretty sure. No, I haven't done this, so. It's gonna be a new experience. I would have streamed from my programming channel, but I've never actually used the channel, and I have forgotten to verify my phone number on it, so I can't stream from it right now. Too many R's. And hopefully the internet doesn't decide to take a big doo-doo later. Share. Can I copy the link? Actually, I need that still. I am live. I cannot spell at all. Of course it doesn't show the correct details on the embedded message in Discord. That's because things don't know how to update. Just making sure. Alright, yeah. Seems to be working. Close that. Well, welcome to programming with me today. I need to figure out how to properly screen share here after I can manage manage all these windows stuff. You know, 3 monitors would be nice. I only have 2 right now. OBS, not game capture, but screen capture. Right, you should see VS Code now. Not the best code in the world. It doesn't really do anything. I could just run it here. I think it's that button. And it just outputs a bunch of things like a warning of unused variable. I cannot speak. Alright. Where was... I don't even remember where I left off in here. Something to do. Open Discord on the other screen, if that's even possible. I guess I can't drag that. Oh, drag over here, thank you. Alright. If my mic is too quiet or something like that, definitely let me know. Guess I can get started here. Okay. I left off... I guess I should say what I'm doing. I am programming in the programming language called V, and I am making a programming language called Scrap. And that's kind of been hard. I have no clue what I'm doing, so learning experience. Alright. Next here. I don't need these print statements. Printing this. Shouldn't do that. Yeah. I have no clue what I'm doing. You know, just playing around with the code and doing stuff. Maybe I'll get better at this at some point. Oops. Spelling is important. This break statement. If it's a string. Guess it all is. Or all, I guess it matches to this. Run it and see how many errors there are. None. I guess that works for now then. This should run a bunch. I don't know if this will ever have an issue. It probably will, because trying to think here. What? Print T Just run this. Okay, stop that. I don't need to print equal signs. Obviously stuck on those, so I should scroll for hours. Add that. If t equal to an equal sign for now. For now, there's a lot of for nows in here. Copy this. What is in here? I think it's this. I wouldn't remember. Equal sign. This should be scan. Did I spell scanned incorrectly? I have no clue. Go ahead and run that. See what happens. Just outputs an equal sign a billion times. Not what I want. Oh, right. What I should do is then do what is it? Scanned.next. Just output spaces. If t equals a space, do nothing. Okay. Don't turn off on me. Who pinged me? Yes, I spelled scanned incorrectly. Why? Are you watching my stream? Yes, that is possible. Okay, it's supposed to be two ends. Ah, yeah, you're watching my stream. Well, why would anyone watch my stream? Control F. No, not in the terminal. In here. Let me find scanned. Replace them all. Hopefully that should fix some spelling errors. I swear I have an extension on here that's supposed to correct spelling errors, but I know, like, just... And then it's just fine, so I don't really know what's happening there. I think it's just because this is an unsupported file type, probably. Oh. Yes. I need to make sure I do next on here. Okay, now we get numbers. And that is lovely. Now I need to add a thingamabobber for numbers. What is stupid thingy? I can't remember it. Project. Okay. You can probably move the screen here and see what I'm looking at. Alright. This I can use for numbers. What is slash D matches a digit, so I can use that one. D, what is it, a star? I don't remember how this stuff works. Matches 0 or more. Okay. Matches 0, 1. Matches at minimum 1. Okay. Yeah, so that should be correct. Alright. And someone can tell me if I'm doing this all wrong, which I probably am. And just do this. Number. This. Copy that. T is number. Okay. If T is number, I think it's 0. It's supposed to be 2 equal signs. Yes, 0 it is. Got lost here. Alright, after that, do all this magical stuff. Pretty sure all I have to do is basically copy this. Should this be, for now, number. Number. The value is supposed to be, I guess I have to go through each, and I think that's where I can copy this. Do all sorts of magical things. Hello. I wonder if the stream is laggy, or if my audio is too loud or too quiet. I can definitely see what I can do to fix those things. Number. Don't want this. And then in here, and then number. Do I need to do? Seems fine to me. Okay. I hope it's fine. That should break. And let's see what this does. It complains about number. Oh. Sometimes you just had to put some words. That seems like an issue to me. Lots of copy pasting. T is number. Don't print T, because that makes everything harder. -1. Alright. Well, we can try this other magical way, like 0 through 9. And that doesn't seem to work either. Does it ever print? So much scrolling. Doesn't... Problems require solutions. Yes, let me think here. Thinking. That wouldn't do anything. I see. There we go. I also don't need that. And probably put this back. And there's a big ol' error. What is this error trying to tell me? Index out of range. Oh. That should be... I'm trying to think how I can fix that. I know what the problem is. And it's because, for example, on next, this is asking for one more than there actually is. What I can do if the scanner greater than or equal to the scanner dot tokens dot length, then I don't know if that's the best thing to do. I don't think that one needs... I think this is the only one that would have an issue, but you never know. So in here, means also, I'll do that later. That means on any stupid one of these next theme of bobbers that I type, I need to put a stupid little or thing after it. We'll see what this does. Not what I meant to do. Returns an option. Where did I miss it? Oh, right here. My goodness, I can't click buttons. Hey. Let's see what we got here. Let foo equal n. Hey, we got it! Yes! We're getting somewhere. Very much somewhere. Where did Chrome go? It's right here. There we go. Getting somewhere. Yes. This is an achievement. So, of course, I don't see this programming language to have any use of any sort. It's just, that's why it's called scrap. It's... Go away.
Skills are terrible.
What art skills? I didn't draw anything. I have no idea what my sister's talking about. Anyway, where did I go? Oh, I don't have any... There's no reason for this language to be a thing. It's just for me to learn how to make a programming language. Mainly because, where is it? The use of experience. I want to make a programming language, and it's just an idea. Don't steal my idea. But it's kind of supposed to be like just writing sentences rather than really a syntax, which would be more painful to make than making a normal programming language, but it'd be even more painful to make if I don't even know how to make a programming language. So, making simple little stupid programming language and gets at least some knowledge. And I love the, I think it's this button. There we go. Perfect. Scrap programming language because yes. And then I came up for what it stands for. And that's the plan for it. The whole thing is supposed to be a joke. Along with learning how to make a programming language. Should not be spaces here. That will bother me. In fact, there is no format for V files. What? Is there not? Okay then. If you very much say so. I guess there's no formatter for V files. New file. I'm just gonna call this code.scrap. And this can be kind of the syntax stuff. This is setting a variable called foo. And that should be and we should make another one. And this one can be very special and say, hello, world. I don't remember the rest of the syntax for this. Maybe I can figure that out in here. Those are variables. What is this, like a combination of Python and JavaScript? So that's what this looks like right here. And then this is like a combination of Python, JavaScript, and V. Can do that. Or yeah, I'm looking at something on Discord. What's the syntax for a function? I need that knowledge. I think it would be I think this would be kind of a syntax. I'm pretty sure this main function idea is... I don't remember. I really don't. But say like function hello world and put like text and then make it print the text. I don't remember if we had this so it would do types and stuff. But that's just a pain in the butt, you know what I mean? Yeah. Not the best in the world to do. It's not like it can't change anything in here. And just run the function called hello. I will break all the laws of programming and make it so that you can do a number plus text without doing something like this. Because no one likes doing that, okay? No one likes it at all. Like, can I just do this? It makes the world a better place. Less code too. I think my sister is spying on me. Next step. Think we got a simple thing going on here, so we can do a normal variable. Now for if the variable is a string. And this one is gonna be hard. I don't think I actually use that for it because I can do if t that is a quote then do this. Do a for loop. I can make a gotta love how complicated things are sometimes. What does this do? In is scanned next or break. Yes. Obviously that would mean an error, but for now, this can be I'd say like maybe JavaScript, like how unhelpful it is with its errors. It's like um let me think of an example. Let's say when JavaScript's like, hey, there's an error here, but I'm not gonna tell you where the error is, and I'm just gonna give you a bunch of other places that are related to the error, but aren't actually what caused the error directly. So JavaScript. Errors are so huge in JavaScript and confusing. No one cares about JavaScript. If n is a space, we should allow it because spaces are allowed in strings. What should happen is if it's one of these things again, then we break. And otherwise, yeah, I think that could work. And then I can just copy and paste these. And this one is a string. And we get the magic C error. That's probably complaining about something that I've never seen before. Okay, let's see if I can figure out what I did that caused this. Expected this before this. Troubleshooting. Well, let's see. First, a confusion that I have. Where is this error caused in the first place? It probably doesn't like my variable name. So I'll just like rename it. There. I wonder if that fixes the problem. If not, you never know. Ah, that fixed the problem. Okay. I guess this doesn't like the fact that I was using string as the name. Okay. And then here I could type like hello world. And then it complains. String index out of range. Okay. Don't need to complain about that. Yeah, see keywords act weird. Eh. wonder what this is trying. I think this. I know this has to do with this. This. No, it has to do something here, but I don't. Scanner.peak. I guess that one also has an issue with so I can just add this to all of them and be extremely annoyed by it. This is greater than. I don't know if that means that to go all the way in here and just add ors to everything, which is my biggest nightmare. I hate you so much. Copy. Next. Print. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. That solved the problem. Unexpected or block. Oh. Maybe. Just maybe. I should actually add these. It still complains about it. Should do. Here is because obviously it's not putting that there. Is scan dot peak function. It doesn't like the fact that it's a function. Alright, see ya. Yes. I wouldn't say my stream's cool, but if you think so. Unexpected break word. Expecting that there be a different character there. Stop complaining. Alright. You just don't do this. Oh. Let's see. And I just get a bunch of negative ones. That's very lovely. I go ahead and print T so I can figure out what it got stuck on. That slash. And then here you can just do scan dot next. Well, that seems to be an issue. This obviously does not like the backslashes. I see what I can do. If scanned dot previous or of course your favorite word, break, because it breaks your code. P equals backslash, I should put that in quotes, then just does this even, if it can even do does not equal? Still kind of skipping things. I guess I should do scanned next. All the confusion, not knowing let, and skipping an F for some reason. See, I can just do else. No H, no world. Continue. Just getting stuck on those slashes. Wonder why. It's backslash. Figure out what's gone wrong here. All those will get to there. Wonder why. Its name. This should start as scanned. And name. That should be the current character. And then next, I see. Next, do the next one. That shouldn't be there. There we go. Alright. Let's fix this. T is a name. Obviously, there's a problem in here. It starts with the quote. Be a string. Scan done next. Else. We do an else if statement in this, and I remember. N equals backslash. Previous. Alright. Previous isn't send it backwards. It just gets the last one. This would have probably been fine. Else. Let's try that. And no. What is causing our problem? Is it? Programming is very difficult when you have no clue what's happening. All right. Should make this one next. Although, it doesn't make any sense. Because I need that. If t is equal to a space, which is part of my problem, then continue. I can do is or break and replace it with or. Probably syntax error. No, okay. Still that stupid slash. Doesn't like him. Alright, I guess that fixed it. Partly. I just need to make sure it includes that last quote. Is, then it needs to be string plus equals normal. There we go. Alright. Solved my, partly solved my problem there. Kinda love programming sometimes. It's just time to kind of clean this up a little. Okay, so next is it or in. I want to make sure I support both types of quote. What I should do is else if and actually do this the lazy ways, or n equals this kind of quote. t equals. And then here, just do scanned dot or brick. There we go. Oh no, invalid theme robber. Right. Because this hates its life. Just put in like a normal human. Alright. Now if I use the other kind of quote. Okay. And then if I use these kinds of quotes. Typing is difficult. Does work. Perfect. Does do print problem. Else. And I can figure out ends like a billion times, obviously. And then says there's a problem. Let me print T. It says end. Figure out. It thinks that LF and equals. So at the end of this, should continue. That does what it should do. Okay. It doesn't print end anymore, but things will work at some point. Alright, basic syntax there. And set this as a number. Unfortunately, oh, why does it say 0? That's not good. Number value is 0. That is probably because this needs to be set to scanned. Just set that to T, can't I? There we go. Gotta make sure I'm setting these things correctly. This can be T. Make sure it still works. And looks like let foo equal n. Perfect. Basic syntax. Here we come. We got the ability to set a variable. Of course, this is only turning them into stupid little token things, and that's about it. Print O should be quite a bit done, I'd say. Of course, more needs to be done, like, things are like, if I added a function, and then I need to, add that, do this, and then in here, and we'll type these, we can do function, magic little function, no, not that, function, and of course I'd want to get, like, probably the actual name of the function as well, so I can put that as a comment. Also get name of function, blah blah blah. And I don't know if that is better off going with this, like if the function was named hello or something, then it would go here, and that would be the name of the function. But I don't know. It could just do that, and then the name of the function would also appear in, and then I don't know. I think there would probably be a problem if I did like 10.3. I guess not. But I wonder if I did like, oops. There we go. Yeah, and just type random things. Obviously checking to make sure that things are actually correct would be definitely good. This is the end, it should break. Because that means invalid character. Like, invalid character. Type that. I wonder how many times it says there's an invalid character in here. Like if, I'm pretty sure did something like that. No, no, don't go away there, Windows thing. No, wrong button. There you go. Of course, it's not an invalid character because it's within here. But if I put a space, probably be an invalid character. And it wouldn't like it very much if I put it there. Yeah. There's a lot to do. Definitely a lot to do. It's still definitely a lot to do. Gotta stretch out once in a while in order to stay healthy. See, I've been pinged somewhere. Okay, pings aside, let's go ahead and, I don't know, just copy this for magic purposes and just paste this because it's obviously an achievement. And can successfully say that we're getting somewhere here with Scrap. The most painful and annoying programming language to be ever invented. Of course, I need to add the line number thing, and then also add error, like proper error stuff. Okay, so that is needed. You don't wanna have no errors at all. Although, if I think about it, this is supposed to be the most annoying programming language. So, if there was no compile errors, it just compiles it anyway. That could be great. Could even make the compiler just correct the errors for you. Alright. Guess maybe next up working on simply give some changes. You know what I mean? Now tokenizes the let thing mabobber. Favorite word now, thingamabobber. I think this has been a very successful achievement, great achievement in the history of Scrap. Go ahead and push the changes. I'm very bad at Git and programming in general, which has hopefully been made obvious in this stream. I am very bad at programming, and this is complaining at me because there's unused variables. You don't need them, okay? It's like one character. End of it doesn't matter. Okay. Guess I should add some comments and stuff in here. You gotta add some of the funny stuff in to the mix. Oh, that's right. I needed to rename that file. I'll do that later then. The things of importance. Very important. One of these one step closer to what does it get you closer to? That's a hard one. One of these gets you one step closer to the end of the pain. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it gets you one step closer to pain. This makes pieces of pain. These are magical text strings used for matching text. Magical text string. The pain starts here for now. This makes it possible possible to make pieces of pain. In fact, I'm gonna call these. This gets you one step closer to pain. Pieces of pain. I'll definitely go through here and actually add comments that are useful, because I also want this to be usable by even a beginner, maybe-ish, to actually be able to understand what's happening. Like, the pieces of pain are stored in here, and all this magical stuff you'll never understand happens up here. Oh. What is O looking at here? What are you telling me here? This tells me if pieces of pain are correct. It doesn't really, but it also does, because I don't know if they're correct unless it's right here. So sort of here we got everything turn into tokens. What would need to happen next is... I don't know, because I've never made a programming language before. I'm getting some help, of course, from people who are not experts as it seems to, but that's fine. This is a great place to look, even though I don't understand a single line of code in here still. Like, what is happening in here? There's so many things. V table, new table, stuff. I don't even know what happens in V. V is... They don't know how to make their website in dark mode. My eyes are melting right now. I wish I could do this. My computer would probably die even showing this image in full screen. Go back to the correct size. I think the next step here is to make some functions, or even make it so the code is gotten from a file here. So, like, example this. I think... Because, let's see, if it's a... Okay. If it's a function, what I could do is make it... Put this, and then, like, get the name of the function, and then parameters, and then the code that it executes would be I don't know how to do that. I don't know how I do that one, but yes. I guess that's where it would stop, because, yeah. Although those things can be done, like, separately, because out here I can do, like, if T is, like a parenthesis, you know, stuff happens here. And then if it's, and then the code would take care of it there. But for now, I can just start work on that. For, and then if here is actually, this will be left bracket, left parenthesis, and make a thingamabobber correctly, and then a right one. Left and right. Copy this. Stuff does happen here. Out. This is left. And then I can get like the parameters that go inside. Like things that are like inside here, like value. Okay. Scanner.next. And set a variable here. Like, just do in, because that's kind of the thing here. In. Put this in a for loop or something. If n is equal to this, let me think. Well, first I need to make sure I do all the parameters. So, like, this is gonna be a little bit difficult. I could That's what. Stuff. Alright. Let's do a walkthrough of what happens here. So, the main function here, at least this is what happens for now, is run. There's this. This is just the code for now. Soon I can make it, like, get the text from this file. And then it puts it into this new scanner function, which is in here. And that creates this struct right here. And then it returns that. And then we set a variable called O. I was very great naming. I'm very good at naming variables. And it runs this tokenize function, which is here. And this returns an array of tokens, which is this. This is one token. And then there's the kind, so it's just like token types and, you know, stuff. Then the value, the line, and index, which line and index are completely useless, at least right now. And line is 100% useless right now because no value except 0 ever goes into it. At least for now. So in tokenize, it compares, listens to my sister singing. That's what. Okay. It loops through, of course, probably, hopefully, to the end, and then okay. So T gets set to the very first, and then this is basically if it's if T is matches this, and then this one, if it is a number, and then I can use that in here. So basically, if T is name, great way of naming variables for once, is 0. This will be 0 if it has a match. Well, if it will be -1 if there's no match, but it'd be 0 if there was a match or any other number wherever the match is. And then this is the end of where the match is. But because it's just one text character, this value here is meaningless. These two, the end ones. But these, if they're 0, basically meaning true. Gotta love things sometimes. Anyway, this, I don't actually think I need that anymore. And just remove it. Hopefully nothing breaks. Nothing breaks. Okay. This, loops through until it hits a space. Because this would be like a name of a variable or a function or something like that. Maybe, sort of. And then it matches the name, so if it's like let or fn function, it's not really worked on, but if it's not, then it's just something. If it's an equal sign, then you're like assigning a value. Like let foo would be the name, and then assigning it a value, and then the thing that comes after that, 10 is a number, so T is number, is where this comes in, and it does the same thing. Number is obviously in a string, but that's just kind of the best way to keep things, is everything be a string. Best thing in the world. And then if it runs into a quote, so like if this, after the equal sign on here was like a string, oops, then it would be a string, and it goes to the process. I had to put an underscore in the middle of this because, it doesn't like when I have a variable named string, so, maybe I should put that as a bug or something so that instead of just throwing a large annoying C error, that the V compiler tells you, hey, you can't name this string because C doesn't like that. Something, you know? Or at least whatever happens and it's compiled to C and then complains because it's named string, and that obviously causes issues. Definitely had that as a problem. And then this checks if there's a parenthesis. It doesn't really do much. I need to add for the other one. And if there's a space, it just ignores it because no one cares about spaces when you're turning things into tokens. At least right now, nothing's really space dependent. And then if it's an unknown character, like an invalid character, that it's never seen before, then, yeah, you get this little error and it'll end it for you and return the array tokens that have been injected into the variable out. Gotta inject it right in there. Okay. And then this prints it, and that's what's seen here, is all these tokens. And problem just means that there's a problem somewhere that I don't care about because the code still works anyway. And just ignore those. We got all this. And that's so far how well this is working. I never thought I would be here before, trying to make a programming language. Making the worst programming language in the world. Hello. How are you? Someone in the chat for the first time in a while? Like, pull the chat onto the screen. Hopefully, next time I decide to stream, I end up streaming on my programming account and not my gaming account. Yeah, I kinda forgot to verify my phone number, so that's gotta wait 24 hours for it to be for me to be able to live stream. I keep getting distracted. Take that off the screen. Alright. I think that will be it for now. Today, at least. Maybe I'll do a stream on Minecraft later today here, in case any of you who are watching are people who watch my channel for games. So maybe, maybe not. I need to eat a snack because I'm hungry. I want food. So, reload this. Push the changes. Small things. I don't even remember what I did. And this is why I cannot do anything with Git. Just, push that. We got something working. Next time I stream programming here, or at least stream this, definitely make it so it starts accepting a file, and then also so it starts actually compiling it into a different uh, programming language. So basically, kind of converting it. So compiling this into, I think the plan is to compile it into V. So using V to compile scrap into V. For now, at least. So that's how it'll work. All this and just a way to get some learning experience in making a programming language. So I can hopefully make something that I've kind of had an idea on. Like, you can check it out here. It is still an idea, and I need to update it. But you can see the basic idea. You like make a function named sum with, and then here would be parameters. And this would be a programming language I want to make, and it looks nice. Of course, would be very difficult to make it. So that's a future plan. But for now, working on scrap, which is this horrible thing that I've made so far. Yeah. You can check out, there should be a link to this code in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And also a link to my programming YouTube channel is in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe there if you're interested in the programming stuff. I think that will be it for today's programming stream, at least. So, goodbye to anybody who's still watching. Have a good day.